solve 2x squared minus x is equal to 6. So the first thing we're going to do is move all the terms to one side. So see, I have negative 6 here. And now we have a trinomial, polynomial, quadratic. What we need to do is factor it, or see if we can factor it first. In this case, we can. There are numerous techniques to factoring, so I'm just going to use my technique here. And I'm going to end up with 2x plus 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. The way I got this is I'm trying to find two numbers that multiply to 2x squared and then two numbers that multiply to negative 6, such that if I multiply these diagonals, 3x, and negative 4x here, if you multiply this one, then add them together. So 3x plus negative 4x gives me negative x. So that's what I want. And you can kind of guess and test numbers to see which one's correct. So once I have this factored form, I can set both of these equal to 0 and solve for x to get x equal to negative 3 over 2 and positive 2. But if you couldn't factor it and you just had to solve this equation by any means necessary, well, you could use the quadratic formula. So you see this is the quadratic formula. I need to find my a, b, and c values, which in this case are 2, negative 1, and negative 6. So I plug those values in. And here I have positive 1, the negative signs cancel out, plus or minus negative 1 squared, which is 1, and then minus 4 times 2 times negative 6, which is positive 48. So I have 1 plus 48 gives me square root of 49, and then 2 times 2 is 4. And so you can see square root of 49 is actually just a perfect square. It's 7 squared. So I can just write this as 1 plus or minus 7 divided by 4. And so you can see x is either 1 plus 7 divided by 4, which is 2, or x is 1 minus 7 divided by 4, which simplifies to negative 3 over 2. And you can see how I got the same answer.